I'll change this theme music one day to just like speed metal. Scare everybody.
They'll think they have the wrong station.
Right? They'll be, what's happening? I downloaded the wrong podcast. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the podcast. It's All Fish and Chips, the podcast. My name is Thor, and I welcome you to the podcast. I'm very excited to have you all here. This is, I closed the stupid thing, episode 123.
123.
123. Episode 12, just like the kids, 6, 7. 123. Bubby knows what I'm talking about. And we're happy to have you here. Can you hear that noise?
It's Amanda.
No, I think it's me. Hold on one second. Hey, Google, set the hallway to eco mode. I think the heater's running.
Changing hallway to eco.
Yeah, she did it. Sitting across from me, you've heard him talking already. He's here. He's sad, but he's queer. It's Bubby.
Because it's cold.
Okay. Wearing no Chiefs gear because he's not proud of his team no more because they kind of suck too. And then joining us, phoning it in from the road, we've got our best friend in the world, Amanda.
Phoning it in for life.
Phoning it in for life. I ain't putting no effort into this. No, Amanda will be back joining us after the new year on a more regular basis. But
that's what you think.
That's what we do. In fact, I'm just going to send in pre-recorded bits, and you can just intersperse them into the episode where they may apply.
I'll just make a little soundboard and just it'll just be like randomized. So you just hit a button and you get a nice little quote from me.
Yeah, no idea what it is. We're just you got to just kind of yes and fit it in. Whatever Amanda said, that's the next thing we're doing.
Have some laughter.
Yeah. It's Bob and Tom. We're just going to Bob and Tom this. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to have pre-recorded laughter. We're going to play old bits from early episodes. That's what you do in your old age, isn't it? When your show gets long in the tooth, you just start Bob and Tom in it.
Need a top 10 list.
And because we already have our own. Which one quit? Bob or Tom? I don't know which one quit. One of them quit. Anyway, we already got that. That's Tyler. So we're already halfway there. You can be Chick McGee.
Chick McGee. So we already got the setup here. Amanda's.
And I just add the canned laughter.
Right, exactly. That's what I yelled. Just that terrible, just fake laugh because they've heard this bit 700 times before. That'll be us one day. God willing. God willing, we're old in the old folks' home. Me and Bubby in the old folks' home still doing this.
Doing podcasts.
Still doing this podcast for the tens of people.
I'll just give you one of those little type recorder things. I'll be like, "This is how you podcast now." Here you go.
We don't know no better, so we're just talking into it. What's that one that Kevin McAllister had? The whatever the one he had for like. Huh?
I think isn't it a Talk Boy or something
Talk Boy?
like that?
That's
Talk
right.
Boy.
It is a Talk Boy.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll just have one of those, and Bubby and I'll just record things off the TV and pretend it's a podcast. Good times. Looking forward to it, Bubby. Me and you getting old together. We're going to move into the old folks' home together.
Sounds good.
We're going to share a room because neither of us can afford our own.
Shenanigans will start.
Yep.
I don't know if you want to share a room with Bubby. He's just going to be chasing all the young nurses.
That's what I was about to say. The nursing home is like the highest rate of sexually transmitted diseases like anywhere in the universe. Because all them old people are just boning. They getting pregnant. What do they care? Just raw dogging it. Get a little chlamydia. Psh, take a shot for that. You'd be fine. Was it going to kill you at this point?
They got a pill, right?
They got a pill. They got something. Cream, a salve, something. So speaking of getting old, I've been wearing my Fitbit here. I've been trying to do living the better life so I don't die, as we talked about before. I don't sleep so good, Bubby. That's the thing I've come to find out. Do you have a smartwatch?
I do, but I don't sleep with it on.
Okay.
I can't stand it.
So part of the reason I got the thing was because it's got the thing. Man, you don't have. Do you track your sleep?
I have one. Yeah, I'm a really good sleeper.
Okay. The best I've managed to score so far. So it's, on a scale of 1 to 100, and then it'll give you like a rating, like excellent, good. The best I've done so far is fair.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sleep fair. So I'm looking at last night's. All right. So here's my score for last night. I went to bed at like 9:30. Okay. I get up at like 6:30. Okay.
Right.
I got 6.5 hours of sleep. Okay. Not good.
No.
2 hours and 1 minute of that, I was awake. 1 hour and 15 minutes REM sleep, REM sleep, not REM sleep. Yes, sleeping with the band, the whole band, REM. Then I got 4 hours and 16 minutes of light sleep, and then 57 minutes of heavy sleep, of deep sleep. That's not good.
Wow.
That's not good at all. That was one of my better nights. Okay. I have a sleep goal that I have never managed to hit. So it's going well. Things are going good. And this is drugging myself. I used to be worse than this.
Even with gummies.
Even with the gummies. Like the gummies at least let me get to because before I never could get to the deep sleep. I never got there. I was just always in the REM. I did it again. In the REM sleep. I never got to like deep sleep. I barely got to light sleep, I think. I kind of want to like not take it for a couple days and see where that scores, but then my whole life's I gotta wait till like Christmas break or something to pull that shenanigans off.
But you know what?
Huh?
So if I take something to help me sleep, I don't get any REM sleep. I just get deep sleep, and that makes your score worse.
Does it? Because
you're supposed to be in REM for a percentage of the night, and I would just not do that. I would just be awake or dead asleep, and that was it.
See, I think if I stop taking the gummies, it's going to be awake, then like 6 hours of REM, and then nothing below that. They'll just be like, no, you didn't get anything but this. Because that's basically how it goes for me. It's just I'm like crazy dream after crazy dream. A crazy dream will wake me up. I'll go back to sleep and just pick that thing up right where I left off. It was not fun. Like you could do it for a little while, but you can't do that forever. That's how you go insane.
Yeah.
So it's not going great. I'm trying to keep the exercise stuff up, but traffic and weather on the 8th. It got cold out there, kids.
It snowed.
It snowed today. That's how bad it is here. 1st of December. Just to give you kids
first snow.
Our first snow. It's the 1st of December. We're just after Thanksgiving, and it's miserable out there. And it's going to be cold all week. But like Saturday is supposed to be like 60. So whatever.
Before I went to work today, so on my side of town when I left my house, there was like an occasional flake, like an occasional giant snowflake. And then I drove to go get gas like 5 minutes into town, and I encountered a blizzard.
Yeah.
And then after I got gas, I drove right back out of that blizzard back towards my house. I was like, oh, part of the town is getting a lot of snow right now.
Yeah, we got
that was my house.
Yeah, here at the house, we got a bunch of snow like early in the morning, and then I went to work, and then the snow kind of followed me to work, and we had a fair. None of it stuck. I mean, there was some on my windshield when I got out today, but none of it stuck because it's been too warm. But I wasn't ready for snow. I missed fall somehow. Where did fall go? We went summer.
It's technically still fall.
Is it? I mean, the calendar says, the Farmer's Almanac says it is, but I don't think it is. Mm-hmm. I think we started winter early this year. We're probably going to get like 17 foot of snow this year.
Probably. I was telling your wife when I came in.
Oh, but by the way, I got home today, and Bubby's just hanging out in my house. Just like
I thought you were... Hey, your car was already here, so I thought you were already here.
Yeah, I had to take the wife's car in because it was too dangerous on the road, she said.
Anyway, so I was telling her that I've just totally lost my train of thought.
What were you telling?
That this morning, our worship leader, being from Africa.
Oh, yeah, he's not used to this.
No, he calls in, and we're all sitting around the staff table because he's late to our staff meeting, and he's like, I'm sliding a little bit. Do you put this in four-wheel drive high or low? We were just started dying laughing because this is nothing. I mean, this was...
Yeah, this is a light dusting at best.
Yeah, and we're like, just drive slow. You'll be fine.
I imagine this is like that scene in Cool Runnings where the Jamaican bobsled team got to Canada, and walked out the door and then got hit by that cold weather and then went back in and bought a bunch of coats and stuff.
Yeah.
I imagine he's kind of having that same
Yeah,
experience.
he wore his coat all day today.
Oh, I imagine.
In the office and everything.
So cold out
I was
there.
like, you're still cold? He go, oh, yeah.
Yeah. We went to lunch and one of our guys forgot his coat and everyone was yelling at him. He goes, it's not that bad. I didn't want to go find my coat. And I was like, all right, whatever. So it's cold out there, but it'll be all right. We'll all survive it. Bubby, as you can see, you want to say it and upset my wife again or not?
No, it's very pretty.
Christmas is back up at the house. Got the lights on the outside of the house. We have started thank God it's short this year. Thanks God Thanksgiving came at the end of November.
Instead of extra week.
Yeah, and now I only got 4 weeks of the shenanigans before it all gets put away. Not even 4 full weeks, because I'll tell you what, day after Christmas, I'm taking them lights down.
We always wait till after the new year.
Nope. That's not Christmas anymore. Jesus came and went, baby. Snuck down the chimney and left me pot of gold. I may be mixing up my holidays there.
Something like
that. So we had Thanksgiving, though. Bubby, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. It was nice to have an extra day off.
Yeah. Did you just do big family dinner at the house?
I don't have a big family. We just have a little family.
No, but big dinner, big family.
We had dinner.
Big meal with your family.
It was a little meal, but yeah.
Oh, you didn't go out? You guys didn't go all out?
We just buy enough for us. I mean, we had some ham and yams.
Oh, you didn't even get a turkey?
No, we don't do turkey.
Okay. Are you anti-turkey?
No.
I think they did the same thing last year.
It's just too big.
You can buy a small turkey.
Turkey's too big. Too much.
Too much. All right.
For us. So.
Did you have ham last year too?
Probably.
Amanda says you did. So.
They did. I'm pretty sure you did.
All right.
And we went to the movies and saw the new Wicked movie.
We also have been. Amanda, have you been to see The Wicked, or are you planning on going to see The Wicked?
With what time?
Tonight. Don't come here. Yeah, obviously you're not coming here because you're calling in. Just go straight to the movie theater and watch the movie.
I didn't watch the other one.
Oh.
I'll be so lost and confused.
Oh, you'll just have to wait till it comes on Disney Plus then, and then you can watch them both together. I'll loan you my login.
I don't think they're not Disney. They're Universal.
No, they're Disney. That's 100% on Disney Plus. I can tell you this now because they've been
I don't know,
hammering it at me here recently.
All right.
Did you and the family, and how'd the boy do on the second half?
He liked it. He was fine. I fell asleep, but
did you really?
Yeah, I didn't like it as much as the first one.
Alamo?
No, we Springfield 11.
Okay, we went to the Alamo. Okay, and it's been sold out. So this is the second week it's out. So it's been sold out. So I just started like, all right, the earliest we can go is this time, and I just started hitting next on the app.
All right.
Like, all right, next showing. All right, next showing. The 1:10 showing had plenty of seats. This should have been included.
In the afternoon?
In the afternoon. On Friday or Saturday. One of the two. Friday.
Was it a sensory-friendly one?
It was, in fact, the sensory-friendly one, and I was unaware that I had accidentally booked the tickets to the sensory-friendly.
What happens there?
So normally when you go to the Alamo and the movie starts, they go, you need to shut the hell up. You need to sit quietly and not talk. And if you talk, people around you will hit the button and we will kick your ass out of this theater.
Okay.
And I appreciate that. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah.
This movie starts and says, you have accidentally bought tickets to the sensory-friendly version of this movie. That means anybody who wants to get up and walk around can do that. Or if you want to talk through the whole movie, that's cool with us. Or if you want to start a food fight, all right, whatever. Just don't have your phone on.
And aren't the lights on a little bit and it's quieter?
Yep. And
it's not as loud.
I was going to say, and then they say, we ain't going to turn the lights out, so suck it.
Yeah.
And also, it's not going to be very loud. We're going to turn down the volume because it might upset you. My wife...
might hurt your ears.
Big fan of that. She enjoyed it being quieter.
She liked it.
Yeah. I was like, this is upsetting. Luckily, there was nobody who needed the sensory deprivation, and the kids were mostly quiet. There was somebody sitting behind me, though, who was just constant, and because it was quieter, I could hear it, was just constantly adjusting the footrest on their chair. So you'd hear as it goes up and then as it goes down. And they just did that the entire 2 hours we were at that damn theater. And I was like, this is more terrible than you just talking through the whole movie. Mm-hmm. But we enjoyed it. We had a good time. But you could definitely tell it was quieter. Like where the big crescendo moments are, right. It was all subdued. So,
all right.
Be careful out there is what I'm saying. When you go and book tickets, you don't want to accidentally get that one if you're not prepared for it. So, but it wasn't bad. Like I could see where if you went and saw like a Pee-wee's Big Adventure on a sensory friendly one, and there was just kids everywhere just running amok. Ugh, no, but this was fine. I think everyone else there was the same boat I was, which was, oops, didn't realize this was this, but I really wanted to see this movie. This was the time there was tickets. So
yeah, our 1:30 show, it was an afternoon, and it was only half full on Thursday.
Did you see the 3D or the regular D?
Regular.
Okay. I don't think I need to see any more 3D movies. I think I'm full up on them. I saw it. It was cool. Every time I go to an amusement park, I'll see some more, but I don't need to.
I like the IMAX, though.
Do you?
When they do movies with the IMAX, yeah.
But not 3D on the IMAX.
No.
I would 100% just throw up all over that theater.
No, just IMAX.
I used to have the Amanda problem at the IMAX. I probably still do. When they... Amanda, you can't see like regular-ass IMAX movies, can you?
No.
I used to my dad used to taking us to the IMAX if we were somewhere where you could go see the IMAX, but we would just go see the views of the Grand Canyon, and then they'd be in that helicopter and they'd be flying along, and then they'd just drop down into the Grand Canyon just right over the edge, mm-hmm. And you're right along for the ride. And every time, first of all, I thought I was going to whip right out of my chair, just straight at the screen. And then I got crazy nauseous every time. Mm-hmm. I could not handle and we used to go to King's Dominion, which is in Doswell, Virginia, which is an hour and 45 minutes from my house. That used to be the park my dad used to take us every year. And they had one of those surround movies. Mm-hmm. Screens in there where you go and there's no chairs, you just sit on the floor.
Oh, okay.
And it's kind of like when you go see when you're at Epcot and you go to China Pavilion and you see the movie that's in all around you, except for it's a whole dome. Right. And it's 2/3 around you. It's not behind you, but it's 2/3 around you. And they would show riding on a roller coaster and going over the mountain and I would get so sick on that thing too. I could ride all the roller coasters and rides I wanted to, but I go into that thing every time it got me. And at some point I would just have to turn around and look at the back wall where they're projecting the film from, and there's no movie back there, and I'd have to ride it out for a little bit, and then I could turn back around and get sick again.
Did I tell you about going to the science center in the 5th grade?
No, but I would love to hear this story.
So we went in 5th grade. We went to, I think it was the St. Louis Science Center. We went up for a trip and we went to the zoo and the science center.
Okay, that's a good field trip right there.
Yeah, it is.
Right. But when we went to the science center, we all went to the IMAX, and on the IMAX they were showing so you want to be an astronaut or something like that. It was some space thing.
Right.
And I was like, yes, I want to be an astronaut. Let's learn all about this.
Why wouldn't I want to be an astronaut?
Right? Super excited about it. So get there, the movie starts, we're 2, maybe 3 minutes in. I don't think we're all the way through the opening, this is what this is about.
Right.
And they show one of the vision tests for the astronauts, which is where they just have this sheet, this white, it looks like a white handkerchief.
Okay.
With all of these black dots on it. And they put it in front of you and they just start to spin it.
Oh,
and
no.
The world ended. And I said, I need to leave.
Apparently,
I the rest of the
cannot be an astronaut.
I spent the rest of the time sitting outside the theater and like the emergency exit on the stairwell, waiting for the movie to be over, and kind of crying to myself and realizing I would never be an astronaut.
Like you can't even pass the basic eye test. Like there's zero chance. Like that G-force simulator was going to be good for you,
right?
Now, did you have?
I think I knew that, but. That's when I really knew it.
But still, to have your dreams dashed in IMAX is pretty rough.
Right.
Now, were you out there by yourself, or did some poor teacher have to go out there and sit with you as you cried?
No, I was by myself.
This is back in the day when they could just let a kid go out and sit in the stairwell on their own.
Yeah.
Can't do that no more. That kid's
They're
gone.
like, your parents signed that permission slip.
Yeah, right? You're only mildly my responsibility. They signed away all your rights. If you disappear, I'm not going to get yelled at.
Right?
Yeah, that permission slip used to, like, they would take you some crazy ass places with a permission slip that they probably should not have taken you back in the day. We're going to go to a farm. We're going to learn how to milk cows. And you're like, okay, that sounds like a thing we're going to do. Here's a cow. Go up there and milk it. Look at him. Kid didn't get kicked in the head. IMAX. I don't mind a movie in IMAX. Usually the IMAX makes me nauseous. Now, let me tell you what I do love though. We don't have one around here, but I wish we did. Planetarium.
No, stars.
I love a planetarium because you're gonna go in there. And they're going to turn off all the lights, and they're going to lean that seat all the way back so you're almost fully reclined.
Mm-hmm.
And then the scientist man is going to come on, and he's going to tell you about the moons of Mars. And now this one's called whatever it's called, and it was discovered. And you're going to go right to sleep. And then occasionally you'll wake up and you go, oh, that's so cool. And then you're right back to sleep. And I love a good planetarium show. Now, I want to go to a laser show, Pink Floyd, where you're shooting lasers and playing loud rock and roll music. I want that nice, quiet man telling me about, Cassiopeia. And
well, you are old.
I am. This was back in the day, dude. That was one of my favorites, planetarium. Oh, I'm going to take a nap. It's going to be so good. No one's going to bother me. It's so dark. Kids next to me are trying to make out. But you can't because your seat's way too reclined. Unless they climb on top of each other. Which they might. You never know nowadays, right? So, that was my kind of school trip right there. But what'd you do? What was your favorite kind of school trip?
We only probably went on one or two.
Arkansas.
We went, like, city library. No, we did. And then we went to...
Well, hold on a second. They're like, all right, we got all these hillbilly children out here, no damn shoes on, just caked in mud from the knee down. We're going to take them to a library and get these kids educated a little bit because this is friggin' ridiculous.
Yeah, city library. And then we went to the...
Did you get to check out books or what was happening here? What's the field trip to the library look like?
I think we got to sign up for a card, for a library card. And
sure.
Check out a book if we wanted. Yeah.
How you going to return that book?
Parents.
You had to ride a bus to get there.
No, parents take you.
How far away is this library?
It's downtown.
Oh, so this is just in your, like, they didn't even take you anywhere.
No.
They took you across town.
Yeah.
Like, they were like, hey, get in this bus. We're going
right.
12 blocks.
Yeah.
Get out. Get a library card, dummy. You need to get educated.
Our other big one was to, like, the water plant. The water plant.
Like the water treatment?
Treatment?
Water treatment plant.
Like the sewer water treatment plant where they...
Sure.
Yeah. What's going on?
That was it.
What school system is this? What do you look at? Is somebody bothering your car, Bubby?
They're just driving around.
Okay. But we got real nervous there all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. So what city is this? Again, remind the folks at home.
Camden.
Oh, that's right.
Arkansas.
You're where my neighbor Earl's from. So they're this all checks out. This math checks out.
Yeah.
Camden, Arkansas. You're right near where Raising Hope was filmed as well.
True.
And they were just like, this is what we got for you kids. We could take you to the planetarium. We could take you to the IMAX.
Nope.
No, we're going to take you to see where poop gets made into drinking water.
Yep.
And Bubby's like, hell yeah. We're going to take you where probably the highest paying job in this town is.
Probably.
And there you go. Did you learn anything while you were there?
No.
I know they take you to like the, if you're in Branson, they go over to that where the dam is, where they got the fish hatchery and stuff. I know the kids get to go there and look at the fishes in captivity. Also not a great.
At least it's clean water. Cleaner.
Yeah. We used to go to like one of the big ones was Appomattox.
What?
Appomattox, where the end of the Civil War happened, where the South surrendered to the North. We've talked about Appomattox before because my dad loved the Appomattox. He used to take us there all the time. Anytime there was anybody in town from out of town, that's where we'd end up because he loved going there. He was a big Civil War guy. He liked the Civil War. When you get old, you got to pick like one of the things that is like your thing now. And Civil War is one of them, Lawn care is another one. There's like old man things that you just like.
Was he a reenactor?
No, he was not a reenactor. He just read a bunch of books about it, and I'd like to go to I think, given the opportunity, he might have been. That seems like a thing that he was, he's not far from. Like, all he needed was like a buddy who was doing it, who could talk him into it. His real special interest, autism, I'm pretty sure runs in our family. But his special interest was trains, which is your standard autistic special interest. And so he had the full train set. We've talked about that before. But Appomattox was one that we used to go to on a field trip. I'm trying to think where else they would take. George Washington or Thomas Jefferson, one of the two. I didn't learn shit. Had a house in Lynchburg, Virginia, which was my hometown. And we used to go out there. Monticello, I want to say, maybe it was called, but
Monticello.
But that might not be the right house. But he had one. I'm sure my sister's yelling at the dang podcast right now. But they had that, and then there was another like fancy old house that they had restored to colonial times. It was called Point of Honor, and we used to go there too on field trips, and they'd tell you about. The only thing I remember from Point of Honor is why they call hush puppies hush puppies. It's the only thing I learned there. It was the only thing that
food or the
food.
Okay.
They used to make them. The ladies in the kitchen would make it, and then when the dogs were all out back barking, they would throw them at the dogs and tell them to hush puppies. And
that's because the slaves took them with them to throw them at the dogs to keep them quiet.
Oh, that too, then. I don't think they gave me that part of the story. I think they kind of whited it up for me and said, oh, it's just the people cooking in the kitchen when the dogs were barking outside. But no, it turns out it was actually people, slaves running north for freedom, and they would throw them at the dogs to keep the dogs from chasing them down. Yeah. That seems like a better story anyway. No. Thank you, Lynchburg education system, telling me bullshit.
Now I'm hungry for hush puppies.
Teaching me things, and then I repeat them, and then they're just wrong. That's my game, not your game. You're supposed to teach me real things.
It's probably not wrong. It's just not the full picture.
Right. If I talked about the website I wish they had, which is the one where you put the year you graduated in, and they tell you all the things that they lied to you about, because Hush Puppies is going to be on that website. Tell you that right now. I'm gonna write it and make sure it's on 1973 or whatever. What year did I graduate? I graduated in 91. So 1991. Everything I learned wrong up to that point. Hush Puppies right at the top of the list, apparently.
Well, the kids nowadays will be like, "Wait, what are slaves?"
Right, exactly, because we don't even teach that anymore. And I got made fun of because I didn't know that tires didn't have tubes. I just want everyone to know that as well. People are like, "You're stupid," and I'm like, "Yeah, probably." Oh man, it's getting a little squirrely here. I moved my phone around, so that might have been me.
I was like, it doesn't sound any different for me.
You got a little robot-y, but I was also moving my phone around, so
okay.
That might have been me. Hold on, I got to bring the thing back up. Bubby, you had something. You said you had something you want to talk about. Oh, what was the thing?
Update. Push the button.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh my God! I love Chipotle. Chipotle is my life.
All right.
Yeah. So a couple of weeks ago, I went through the drive-through to see how it would work out.
First drive-through in Missouri.
Sure.
Isn't that what you told us? The guy said it was...
That's what the guy said.
We can add that to the website of things Bubby lied about.
Right.
Just lie. And so I call my order in, or not call my order in, put my order in
on the app.
And 5 minutes before I was supposed to be there to pick it up, I get there, and there's like 20 cars in line. That should have told me right there.
Dan Culver's all over again.
Yeah, should have told me right there that this was not going to go well. And so I sat there in line 40 minutes before I got up to the window. And when I got up to the window, they had not even made my meal yet. And so I had to sit there watching them make my meal because they asked me what I had, and then they asked me what I had again.
Nice.
And,
this is going so well.
Yeah. And so it took another 5 minutes. And so it was 45 minutes for me to get my mail that day.
So you do not recommend the drive-through?
No.
First one in Missouri, and you know why now.
There's got to be a better way.
They don't have drive-throughs. It's because they can barely handle the store as it is. Like, that line is always out the damn door, like wrapped around the inside of the building and out a door. And you're like, ugh. And
it would have been quicker to go in.
There's usually, I counted like last time we were there's like 12 people working at the one on Campbell. And somehow that line is still just a mile long.
Yeah.
You only got 5 choices. Which meat do you want? Because the rest of it's going to all end up the same.
Yep.
Do you want it in a burrito or not? So, all right.
Yeah. Don't do the drive-thru.
Don't do the drive-thru. That's Bubby's.
Until they work it out.
Till they get, if they ever work it out.
If they do. I mean, this had been open, I don't know, 3 weeks?
Couple weeks.
Time I did this.
Yep. So they're still working on it. They'll figure it out. They'll get it.
It was awful.
They'll get it better? Question mark?
The food was fine.
Or they'll just close the drive-thru. One of the two. Just like, this ain't worth it. All right, Bubby. Amanda. Friday morning. Thanksgiving has come and gone. Black Friday. Everybody's out there shopping, right?
You're putting up your lights.
Nope.
No?
8:30 in the morning. Still in bed. It's a holiday weekend. I'm going to enjoy the holiday weekend. I'm in bed. I'm playing on my iPad. Just starting my day. Bing bong. Front doorbell rings. I'm like, what the what?
Santa Claus.
It's too early for Santa Claus, Bubby. I look at the Google Home, and I got the doorbell, and it's showing the doorbell. Standing out front of my house is a cop.
Uh-oh.
Just waiting. Okay? The dogs have gone apeshit because somebody rang the bell. So they're already down here, blah, 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 at the cop. So I throw on some clothes, and I come downstairs. I'm like, what is happening now? Open up the door. First thing he says is, your neighbor called us. Damn it.
Of course they did.
Same lady. Your neighbor called us. Okay. Report the vandalism. I was like, what kind of vandalism we're talking about here? So out front of the house here, Bubby, you've seen it plenty of times. There's a retaining wall around the front of my yard to keep it from basically rolling into the street, into the sidewalk and then into the street. Right? It's only about 1.5 2 foot tall. Right? Not very big at all.
No.
It wraps around to either side of my property, and there's a driveway on either side of it. One on mine, one for the neighbor lady. And we've talked about in the past, people have hit that thing, right? I was mad at the Amazon person at one point because they fucking lost the front of their truck and left it as they drove away. Like I wouldn't notice that they hit the damn retaining wall. Well, somebody's hit the retaining wall, okay? On the other side, on her driveway side. And apparently there were a couple cops that over across the street the night before they had pulled somebody over, because as they're wont to do. And she thought maybe they had information about who hit the retaining wall, so she called the cops. And I'm like, in my head, I'm thinking, what is the plan here? So he says, so yeah, she called and wants to report the vandalism. Do you want to do a police report? I'm like, and I look him dead in the eye. I go, you're going to solve the mystery if I do? He goes, nah. Nope. He goes, I'll take a bunch of pictures. I was like, I'm good. And as he's talking to me, I just walk down in my bare feet down to where they've knocked down the thing and just stack the bricks back up, because it's like those big masonry bricks. So I just stack them back up and I put the little ones on top and I go, ta-da, because this is like the 5th time that wall's been hit. I'm real good at putting those bricks back where they belong. They didn't break any of them. They just knock them over. And I go, I'm good, thanks. And he goes, okay, well, I guess I'll get going then. And he leaves, right? I'm like,
there's more?
Oh, yeah, there's more. I'm like, about 15 minutes later, bing bong, dogs go crazy again. It's him. He's back. I'm like, hey, what's up? He goes, My commander wants me to fill out the report because I came out here, so I guess I got to fill out the report. Do you want to press charges or do? And I was like, again, I looked at him dead in the eye again. I was like, you got to solve the mystery this time? He goes, nope. I'm like, all right, then go do what you got to do. So he took my name and then he went down and took a bunch of pictures of the bricks that I've already put back. So he's just taking pictures of my retaining wall at this point. And then eventually, and the whole time he's parked out in the street. Like he didn't bother pulling across the street, didn't pull into the driveway. He is blocking one of the lanes of the street across. I mean, so this is like the third or fourth time we've had the cops outside of the front of my house,
right?
Which I'm sure is just endearing me to the neighbors all around.
Troublemaker.
But I'm watching him out there just taking pictures and writing on his little pad. I'm like, the point of any of this is and he's like, well, you got that security camera. I'm like, let me tell you what I am not currently paying for is the $14 a month those motherfuckers want to record this bullshit. So it's mostly for looking at you when you ring the doorbell. I'm getting a camera put out there, but because apparently I'm going to need one. But yeah, the neighbor lady called the cops. This is the third time that the cops have been called due to her being alive. So
she should know him by name.
She really should at this point. But so that was my. So at this point, we're all up. There's no sleeping in after that. So up we go and off we go. So
did you go shopping?
No, I did not go. Did you go?
No.
Man, I'm assuming you did not go Black Friday shopping.
I had to go shopping for a thing on Black Friday. And so I went to Target on Black Friday early in the morning.
Oh, my goodness.
To pick up one thing. I picked up the only thing. It was for a show. It was the only thing that was not on sale on Black Friday was the thing I had to get.
You had to pay full price.
Full price. And experience this. Actually, it wasn't that bad. It was the Target in Branson, and nobody was there.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't bad.
That's the one I got this TV that's sitting right over here that is broken as hell. Mm-hmm. That's where I got that TV was from the Target in Branson. I've told that story.
Yeah.
But now I cannot say I have not gone Black Friday shopping because I technically went shopping on the morning of Black Friday.
I didn't even get on Amazon on that day. I was like, I think it'll be too busy there. I'm not going to bother. So I just didn't. I did think about going for a hot second. I thought about going over to Sam's to see if they had a deal on a new TV since this one has that line that's going through the middle of it. And then I went, no, I'm not. Whatever amount of money I'm going to save by going there on Black Friday is I will gladly spend to not have to go there on Black Friday. I bought a couple things off of Amazon. I bought a first aid kit because they were on sale. I was like, we could use one. I need to buy.
How old are you?
We don't have one. And then I need to buy.
He's to the age where he needs a first aid kit in his back pocket at all times.
No, it's a big one. It's a big one. It comes in a bag and everything. The other thing I need to buy, but I didn't look to see, and I'll probably look tonight, is I have to buy a fire extinguisher for this house.
Yeah, I don't have one either.
I have a tiny one, and it ain't going to put out much of a fire at all. I need one for like upstairs if I ever got to fight my way out of the house, or at least try to buy myself some time to get out of this damn house if it catches on fire. So
I have one, but it's lost pressure, I guess. And
I've got one of them.
It's in the red. It's not in the green.
I got one that looks like it would be like in a motorhome. You know, it's like it's like it like I have cups that have more that hold more fluid than that fire extinguisher does. This is really what I'm going to say. I'd be better off just running to the sink and filling up a couple Dickies cup and whipping it at the fire than I will be by getting that fire extinguisher out. Mm-hmm. It's mostly if you start a grease fire in the kitchen to put that out. Right. But I could probably use one of those. Do you ever have, Manna, you or Bubby, did you guys ever have the emergency escape ladder when you were growing up?
I lived in a one-story house.
Oh, did you? Amanda, did you have one of those?
I didn't.
Okay.
No.
We had one. So we were a two-story house, and there was only one way off the second floor, and that's come down the main staircase. That did lead to the front door, so you could straight out of it if you could get down the stairs. But if there's a big fire, you couldn't get down the stairs. My sister had like the carport and the little roof above the front door. So 2-story house, and they had like a little roof that went out above the front door and kind of went down the side of the building. That was right outside her window, so she could climb out that and get down from there. As someone who has jumped off of that roof onto the hood of the family vehicle and may have dented the family vehicle's hood, you can definitely survive that fall. Mm-hmm. But I lived on the back side of the house, and there was technically a pool out there, but there was zero chance I was going to be able to get out that window and into that pool. I would at best land 3 foot short of that pool and break my neck. So my parents, and this was big back in the day too, was, you know what I'm talking about, right? That metal that hooks onto the windowsill, and then you whoosh the ladder out the window, and then you can climb out. Not only did we have that, but my dad made us practice once a year setting that thing up and going out the window and climbing down the ladder.
All right.
So we had to practice the fire escape plan. Did you have the big shiny metal sticker on your bedroom window that indicated where a child was sleeping, Bubby, when you grew as you were growing up?
Of course not.
Really?
Really?
Amanda? Do you know what I'm talking about? You don't know what I'm talking?
No.
Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about, Bubby?
I do.
Okay. They used to have these big, like, they're about the size of a football, stickers that you would put on the window of any room that had a kid sleeping in it to alert the fire department that there was a child in that room and they should come and rescue you. And it had like a fireman's helmet, but it was like shiny silver. Mm-hmm. And I definitely had one of those on my window growing up as a kid.
I did not.
Oh, your parents loved you.
Yeah, they didn't want me to die in a fire. I mean, they didn't really care where I was at 10 o'clock at night, but they did not want me dying in a fire. The one thing we were prepared for was fire. Like any other emergency, like tornado or any kind of, I grew up in the foothills of the Blue Ridge, so not a lot of danger of tornado. But any sort of other like emergency, we're not prepared for that. But fire, we're good to go on. Earthquake, screw you, we're all dead. Like zombie invasion, dead. Snowstorm, big trouble. But fire, we're good on. So
no storm shelter.
Does Parker have has Parker had a fire evacuation emergency plan in your house, Bubby?
No, not right now. But when he was younger, we made sure he knew how to get out the back door or front door.
Okay. Did you guys have like fire drills? Like
probably
6
once.
in the morning, Bubby gets up and just starts banging on pots. Fire, everybody get out of the house.
Probably once, just because it was like that's what his school was doing at the time.
Okay.
Doing fire prevention.
Right. See, it's so weird, like the generational differences. Like, Amanda, did you guys practice fire escape at the house as a kid?
At the house, no. We had to do them at school. Like, they brought one of those, like, little houses in that they fill with smoke and make you learn how to get out.
What?
Ooh.
We did not get that. We got, like, the everybody line up in a line and march out the building and go stand outside for a little bit, fire drill. But
yeah.
Well, we did that, but in elementary school, they also, like, the fire department would bring in, it looked like a playhouse, like kind of like a shed size kind of house.
All right.
And it was like a 2-story thing.
Ooh.
And you would go in there and they would like fill it with smoke and you had to like crawl your way out basically.
As a kid?
But not like real smoke, right? Like fog, right?
It's like fog. Yeah. It's like, and you can like, as a person who now has to buy like fog and snow fluid and stuff, you can buy at the same website, you can buy training fog, and it's for those.
Oh, does it smell like smoke?
I don't remember what it smelled like, but
I'm going to buy some now.
Rather than it like stays high rather than going low.
Gotcha.
So it stays high, so you can learn how to crawl underneath it.
Gotcha. This is not a thing that I was like. They did not prepare me for any of this. This is some like next.
Well, I'm younger. I'm younger than you though, so
yeah, this is the next level firefighting. Yeah, I think they did. For 100% they did. No, not even I think they did. 100% they did. You did not have a big giant metal slide baking in the sun.
I did have those.
Oh, that leftovers.
But I also didn't have a silver sticker to indicate that I was there and needed to be saved.
Right?
So.
It's like the baby on board. You know, that when I was a hot, crazy baby on board, it's like that. But also, I was fingerprinted at one point in time as a child. Bubby, I'm assuming you were also fingerprinted, like with the school, so they could identify your body when you got lost. Did you remember any of this?
Nah.
Okay, this was definitely a thing they used to do, which was they would have.
I think my younger sisters did, but I was in the weird gap. I didn't get it.
Yeah, they used to like come to the school and they would fingerprint you in case you were abducted, and then like years later they found you. I guess is the plan here. Then they could identify you by your. I don't know what database my fingerprints are now currently in because of this, but I do remember distinctly they'd come and you had to do your like all your fingers onto this thing, and then I don't know who got that records. Like I don't know
It's just the Center for Missing Children.
It's a scam. Epstein Island. That's all that was. just recruit. They were like, fat kid. No, we're good. Thanks. I mean, you can take his fingerprints. We're just gonna throw that away.
Nowadays, when your kid does class pictures, they give you a wallet-sized photo of him that's just for if you were to come up missing, you can use that to identify what he's supposed to look like. Like if you call a cop,
in case you don't have a picture of your kid.
Right.
Like I didn't take no pictures of my kid.
It specifically has all the information on it.
Okay.
And
nowadays, not everybody has a printed picture to like hand over. You know, so
that is true.
Right.
Yeah. You just here I'll airdrop it to you. Bloop.
Yeah.
There you go. That's my kid. It's him. That's him on the tilt-a-whirl at the fair. Bloop.
He doesn't normally have that puke all over him.
He doesn't. He ate a lot of corn dogs that day, so just take it with
candy.
a grain of salt. But I'll be honest with you, if you find him in rough shape, this is probably what he's going to look like because it was a long day and it was hot out there. So, yeah. So like when we got pictures, you got the wallet size pictures,
just regular, yeah.
just regular. But this one has like does it have like his blood type on it and stuff?
No, it has date of birth, weight, height.
Bobby, open up your wallet. Show me that card. You got it?
Let me check.
Oh, now I'm curious if Bubby's got it. Can he save Parker in an emergency? Can Bubby hand over the identifying picture of his child and rescue his child?
Do I have it? I don't know if I have it or not.
Bubby's got a lot of things in his wallet.
I think it's sitting on my...
So many cards in his wallet.
I think it's sitting on my...
16 Chipotle gift cards.
Yeah, he had to choose between that and the Applebee's gift card.
Right? He's got the Applebee's gift card, but not the picture of Parker.
I do not.
Parker, you're doomed.
I do not.
You're doomed, Parker. You're never going to survive.
It's on my nightstand, yeah.
Bubby's,
don't worry.
He's 18 now, right?
As soon as, if somebody were to kidnap him, they give him right back.
Freaking Apple Dumpling Gang. Bubby ain't taking him back. You have to pay Bubby to take that kid back. How much money you got?
He's yours now.
He's yours now. Your problem.
You
good
get
time.
to feed him. Corn dogs.
Corn dogs. He ain't going to put his laundry away just in case you care.
He's supposed to do that tonight. We'll see.
We'll see. Is he going to be on punishment if he doesn't do it?
No.
Okay. Has he started his job yet at the egg place?
No, that's after he graduates in May.
Oh, that's after. Yeah, that's after May. Okay. I'm excited for the egg job. I really am. I want to hear all the stories about how the egg job goes. I got quick one, and then I think enough time to tell this other story. All right, Amanda, Bubby, you got your drink there in front of you, right?
You do.
On the top of your drink, you put there's a hole for the straw.
Yep.
What's that hole called?
Straw hole.
Is that what you think, Amanda?
I don't know. I don't think I call it anything.
I don't know if it has a
maybe.
name, but I thought of a perfect name for it the other day, and I'm very excited about it. And
Is it cup butthole?
No, close. It's the drink sphincter.
Okay.
I think that from here on out, that is the drink sphincter. And the other reason I came up with this is I was talking to somebody about you have, various. First of all, I couldn't remember the word sphincter. And then I was like, you have various ones of these in your body. because there's one like goes from your stomach to your lower intestines. You got a sphincter in there, and it's just a the bit that up like that. And then I was like, it's kind of like top of a cup. And then I was like, hell yeah, drink sphincter. So just use that out there, kids, as you will. I wanted that to catch on. But my story, that has nothing to do with any of that. I just wanted to throw that out there in the universe and hope that it catches on. Going to work last week, and I walk out of the house, and I'm going to my car, and I look across the street, and there is one of those little, like vote for me signs, but it's not a vote for me sign.
Right.
Like in the grass across the street from me.
Yeah.
And it's for this Halloween event.
Yeah, I saw it last week.
Okay, so you've seen it.
Yeah.
It's like end of November.
Is it still there?
It's still there. Okay.
I didn't look tonight.
So I'm just standing there, and it like caught my attention. Okay. And I'm like standing there kind of staring at it. Like, why is that? Because this is right before Thanksgiving. I'm like, why is that still out there? That's so weird. But I'm like, okay, whatever. And I get in my car, and I start up the car, and Springfield has changed around a couple of their radio stations recently.
Right.
And to include...
Only you know that.
Right. Only I know that. Only other people know this. But up to and including, they have changed the morning radio people on these. And I think we're getting a new, like, syndicated radio, like, show. Like Bob and Tom, but not Bob and Tom, right? So on this show, they are talking about the most popular Halloween candy per state, which is a shenanigans thing we've done in the past, right?
Wait, when were they talking about this?
The same day, right before. This is like Wednesday of last week.
Okay.
And I'm like, I had to stop. Okay, I'm at the stoplight, and I am full. My whole universe has come to a grinding halt as I try to decide if I have traveled back in time, and it is actually before Halloween right now, and I have somehow gone from right before Thanksgiving back to right before Halloween. And if that's the case, what do I need to do about this? And they're talking about all this candy. But the thing that really threw me off, and the thing that made me think, have I traveled further back in time, is they're doing it all with very racist accents. Each one of them is trying to do an accent. So one guy, all he has is Canadian. Okay. Then one guy is trying real hard to do an Indian accent. Okay. And then one guy is doing an accent that I will just say is super racist. Okay.
Okay.
Some sort of Asian, I think he's trying to go for, but he is not doing a good job of it. Okay. But the Indian guy is locked in. Like this is what I'm doing now. And they proceed to spend the next 10 minutes doing this bit about candy, but all doing super racist accents. And I'm like, have I traveled back to 1985? Is that what has happened now? Because I don't know what is going on in this world anymore. And the entire drive in, dude, they just continued that bit, just hammering that bit and laughing hysterically. Like it is the funniest thing they have ever heard. And the whole time I'm like, this is the most cringeworthy shit I have heard coming over the airwaves in quite some time. And I cannot imagine they are not going to get like 50 letters about this. And I've never heard them again. So I don't know if I just got a weird day where they were just being weird, and now when I listen to it, they're just normal talking people and I don't realize it's them, or did those people just get gone and there's a new show on? I'm not sure. But
did you just get a glimpse back in time?
Or did I get a glimpse back in time, or did I somehow like jump universes for a hot minute?
A time warp.
Maybe.
Like I'm in the universe where Harambe wasn't killed, and this is where we end up.
Cool.
Like racist accents are still cool. I don't know. I heard a theory about the multiverse in that you never actually die. So, you've had a lot of close calls in your life, Amanda and Bubby, right? Like accidents that you barely avoid, or something happened and it could have been real bad, but it wasn't real bad.
I work at Pyro, so yeah.
Yeah.
And you just jump?
Well, the theory is that in a bunch of these universes, you didn't make it, but then your consciousness just moves over to a multiverse where you did make it. And so every time like you got a close call, that was actually like other multiverse you did not make it, and they just scooted you over to a functioning one where you got by on this one. And I was like, 100% I could actually see that. Like there have been some times where I should have died, and I didn't. And I think maybe that's what's happening is we're all just jumping over to the next one, just in case. That's why we're all still here. All the people that died, they didn't make it. They're in a different universe. All those people who got, killed by an anvil, fallen from off a cliff by a coyote.
Yeah.
That's all. They're all just in a different universe now. Multiverse. It's so many of them out there. Anyway, that's my new theory. Take that with you, along with Drink Sphincter, and pass that along to all the kids. That's all I got. Amanda, you got anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, but this isn't the right place for it.
Oh.
Maybe just on some of my own time.
Okay.
I've gotten super into the progress towards fully autonomous robots.
Okay.
And that's very interesting to me right now.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week. I'm going to do a little research, and then me and Amanda, Bubby, if you want to join, and you can. This is a topic I am happy to get into because this is like every day I'm like, we are about to tip over into Terminator land any day now. And so I kind of want to get into this with Amanda. So tune in next week where we may be spending a big chunk of time talking about autonomous robots. Are we talking about cars and walk around robots?
I'm sure. I'm more interested in the walk around ones.
Okay. And does this include dog robots? Because those are the ones I'm scared of the most. All right.
I mean, we can talk about them.
Okay, because I watched a couple of videos here recently, and I have a lot. I have some thoughts on this topic. So tune in next week. Okay. Shouts out to Scott, who is on his anniversary dinner date tonight. So could not join us, but he does have the box of tasty snacks, which will be coming soon as well. So don't think that we have forgotten that. And we are still working on escape room, but it may be after the new year before we can get that one together and happening. But do not think I've forgotten about that either. So that's all stuff that's coming up in the near future. If you enjoyed the podcast, you can check us out over on our website. It's allfishandchips.com, or write us. We'd love to get letters. You can write us at itsallfishandchips@gmail.com. Or just tell 2 friends about the podcast and get them hooked on the podcast too, because we'd love to have your friends listening. Have your friends be our friends. Tune in and listen to Bubby. How many people you told this week about the podcast?
A couple.
There you go. See, Bubby's on board.
Mm-hmm.
You can check us up over at the Facebook group. It's All Fish and Chips Facebook group and page. It all takes you to this place you need to go, where we post all the pictures of the things we talk about, if we got them, and any other things that kind of come up. You can check us out over there. Or if you'd like to support the podcast and be a friend of the podcast and get your name read on every single episode of the podcast, then you can check us out over at Patreon. It's All Fish and Chips at Patreon. No punctuation in any of that, so it's not IT''S. It's All Fish and Chips. And you can check us out over there and become a friend of the... Oh, my goodness. I just did a thing.
Did you break the internet?
No, I fixed it. I'm good. That was scary for a hot second. I thought I deleted Slack. But you can check us out over there and become a friend of the podcast. It's only $3 a month. It doesn't cost very much. Some people just pay us in cash, which is cool too. But you can become a friend of the podcast just like Carol, Anthony, and Jordan, and KK, and Sarah, and Stu, and our super user Ed, and our Omega level user Ryan.
I forgot about Disco Stu.
Oh, Disco Stu. Yep.
Stu.
He's got $20 into the game. He gets to go for the next 7 months. So check us out over there at Patreon. Helps for a little cost and helps us do fun things like escape rooms. Having said all of that, my name's Thor.
Bubby.
Bye.
Bye. And remember, folks, no matter what you got going on in your life, it's all fish and chips. Street metal. Maybe we start out with the regular music and then the end music just goes crazy.
Some AC/DC.
No, we can't afford easy. We gotta do royalty free, or they'll take down my podcast off of YouTube. So, if you know a band that wants to write some music for a podcast, let us know. All right, bye.